The base for directions is India map. Okay na amma andarki. సో ఇండియా మ్యాప్ మనం ముందు పెట్టుకొని మనం అలా ముందుకు వెళ్ళిపోతున్నాం అనుకోండి పైన వైపు, అదే డైరెక్షన్ పిలుస్తాం మనం నార్త్. అండ్ ఇఫ్ యూ గో టువర్డ్స్ డౌన్ బాటమ్ సైడ్ సౌత్. నౌ యుల్ హ్యావ్ సమ్ స్టేట్స్ హియర్, 7 sisters of India, Assam, Manipur, Mizoram and all. What do you call them as? Northeast. So towards your right is always east. West coast of India, Bombay, Gujarat, they are all towards your left hand side. Understood everyone? Going towards top, north. Going towards bottom, south. Right, east. Left is west. And these directions on paper, they'll never change. They are fixed. On paper, they are fixed. Is this clear to you all? Chalo. Now look at the first question. What is he telling us? Point Q is 10 meters to the west of R. As told to you earlier, west is towards your left hand side. How many meters? 10 meters. And what's this point? Q. Point R is 5 meters to the north of S. Ma north of S ante S ki paina evaru undali? R. So this is S. How many meters? 5 meters. Always mention these arrows. Always mention these arrows. Is this clear? Next point. Point T is point S is 10 meters to the east of point T. East is towards right hand side. To the right hand side of T is S. But what's the distance here? 10 meters. So stop exactly parallel to Q, because the distance between R and Q and S and T is same. R and Q is 10, S and T is also 10. Point T is exactly in the midway between A and B in such a way that, in such a manner that points A, T and B form a vertical straight line of 16 meters. Vertical line is from north to south. Horizontal line is from east to west. Make a note of this. Is this clear? But last point is important for us. Point B is to the south of A. Point B is to the south of A. So, Amma, this T is exactly between A and B. ఈ 3 లైన్లు కలిపితే లైన్ ఎంత వస్తుంది? ఈ 3 పాయింట్లు ATB కలిపితే 16 meters. అంటే ఫ్రమ్ A to T it is 8 and T to B is also 8. And tell me whether A is to the north of T or south of T. 100% guarantee A is to the north of T. This is 5 extra 3. This is A. This is 8 and this is B, because B is to the south of A. Understood everyone? Yes or no? Chalo, copy this fast. This was a pretty easy question. Shall we go for the first question? Which of the following points is exactly 3 meters away from Q? Exactly 3 meters away from Q is A. Towards which direction is point S with respect to A? Ma point S with respect to A. ఒకటి గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండమ్మా ప్లీజ్ ఒక్కసారి. పాయింట్ S with respect to A. A నుంచి కింది వైపుకు వెళ్ళాలా, పై వైపు వెళ్ళాలా? Are you going towards down or towards the top direction of A? Down. Down is always south, but you are going diagonally towards your right hand side. Down diagonally towards your right hand side is always southeast. Is this clear? Yes or no? పైకి వెళ్తున్నా diagonally towards my left hand side. పైకి అంటే నార్త్, లెఫ్ట్ అంటే వెస్ట్, కాంబినేషన్లో వచ్చేది నార్త్ వెస్ట్. అర్థమవుతుందా? సో డయాగ్నల్ లైన్స్ అంటే నార్త్ ఈస్టో, సౌత్ ఈస్టో, సౌత్ వెస్టో, నార్త్ వెస్టో అని అర్థం. వర్టికల్, హారిజాంటల్, పక్కా అంటే ఈస్ట్ వెస్ట్, నార్త్ సౌత్. అర్థమైందమ్మా? ఎస్. లెట్స్ గెట్ ఇంటు ద నెక్స్ట్ పజిల్ హియర్. వాట్ ఈస్ దిస్ పజిల్? 8 persons P, Q, R, S, T, U, V and W are sitting around a circular table facing the center with equidistance between each other, but not necessarily in the same order. Not necessarily in the same order. Total strength enta 8 members. Are they all facing towards center? Yes, they are all facing towards center. So yes, look at the size of the question. It's hardly not more than 4 or 5 lines. As told to earlier, and I've been telling you this point from many days, if you see a small question and where you find a clue where you are supposed to split the question into 2 cases, What did I tell you? Will you split or you won't split it? No. Because the question is hardly 3 or 4 lines. అంతే కదా. చలో ఫస్ట్ పాయింట్ ఏంటో చదువు. Q sits third to the left of R. This is R, 1, 2, 3. This is Q. Done? Next. Only one person sits between Q and V. How many possibilities will I get? So will I split this question into 2 cases, or I'll just wait and see? We'll go with one case first, and if you don't get the answer, we still have a possibility where we can go for the other case. Yes or no? Next point. W sits second to the right of T. T is neither an immediate neighbor of Q nor R. T is neither an immediate neighbor of Q nor R. This position is not for T, this position is not for T, and this is also not for T. Then T has how many possibilities? 2 possibilities. If I put T here, second right W, no, it's not possible, because that position is already occupied by Q. So there's only one possibility. This is T, second right, this is W. What's the next point? S sits second to the left of U. So let me explore the possibilities. If I take U here, second left, no, it's not possible. Yes? U, second left is towards this side. It is not possible. There's only one possibility. S sits second to the left of U. This is S. What's the last point? S is not an immediate neighbor of P. Absolutely right. S is not an immediate neighbor of P. So P has only one possibility. This is P. Is this clear to you all? Yes or no? Yes. So the one thing what I suggest to you all is, చాలామంది చేసే పొరపాటు ఏమిటంటే, సీటింగ్ అరేంజ్మెంట్ అనగానో లేకపోతే పజిల్ అనగానో ఇంకోటి అనగానో భయపడిపోతారు ఫస్ట్. అమ్మో క్లూస్ ఎలా ఉంటాయి ఏంటో, మనకు ఆన్సర్ వచ్చిద్దా రాదా. ఈ అనవసరమైన భయాన్ని మీ మైండ్లో నుంచి తొలగించేయండి అమ్మ ఫస్ట్. యూ షుడ్ నెవర్ బి స్కేర్డ్ ఆఫ్ ఎనీ క్వశ్చన్. అంటిల్ అండ్ అన్లెస్ యూ ట్రై, యూ నెవర్ నో వెదర్ దట్ క్వశ్చన్ ఈస్ ఈజీ ఆర్ టఫ్. So what I tell you is, what I suggest you is, as far as your puzzles and seating arrangement is concerned, I want you people to come up with good practice. Practice more and more questions, so that whenever you try to solve these questions in the exam, it becomes easier for you. And remove that scare factor within yourself. You should never be scared of any question. అర్థమవుతుందా? భయాన్ని మేము మనసులోంచి పోగొట్టాలి. ఆ భయం పోవాలి అని అంటే ఎక్కువ ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయాలి. ఎంత ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తే అన్ని క్వశ్చన్స్ అంతా ఈజీగా అయిపోతాయి. ఓకే, సో వీఆర్ డన్ విత్ దిస్. లెట్స్ గో ఫర్ ద నెక్స్ట్ సెట్. దిస్ ఈస్ బేస్డ్ ఆన్ blood relations. Okay, what's the point here? T has only 2 children. How many children does T have? Oh, wait a second. T has only 2 children. And who are those 2 children? M and K. This is M, this is K, both are siblings. S is the husband of K. When he says S is the husband, the gender of K is female. S is the husband of K. Next, Q is the mother of K. Look at this. He says Q is the mother of K. Then automatically, what about T? Father of K. So Q is the mother of K, then T is the father of K. Next, J is the daughter-in-law of Q. Amma, who is your daughter-in-law? Who is your daughter-in-law? Come on, I need an answer. My son's wife is called as daughter-in-law. Q has how many children? Only 2 children. So automatically that son should be M, because he told us clearly that T has only 2 children. So who is this daughter-in-law? J is the daughter-in-law of Q, female. Next, R is the son of J. S is the father of V. S is the father of V. P is married to V. Since I don't know the gender of V, we can't decide the gender of P. Yes? When you come across this type of situation, 100% guarantee you will have one question on that particular person whose gender is not known to us. Let's see whether we do have that question here or not. What's the first one? How is Q related to R? How is Q related to R? Grandmother. R's father. Father's mother. What do you call your father's mother as? Grandmother. So option 5 is the answer. How is M related to S? Brother-in-law. మా ఒకటి గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి, కొత్త వాళ్ళ కోసం చెప్తున్నాం. మీకు సరైన ప్రాక్టీస్ ఉంటే గనక హౌ ఇస్ ఎమ్ రిలేటెడ్ టు ఎస్ అనగానే చూడంగానే మీరు ఆన్సర్ చెప్పేస్తారు. కొత్త వాళ్ళకి ఏమవుతుందంటే మొన్న ఈ మధ్య బ్లడ్ రిలేషన్స్ క్లాస్ అయింది, లేదా ఇవాళ అయింది, లేకపోతే నిన్న అయింది, వాట్ ఎవర్ ఇట్ ఈస్. దోస్ న్యూ పీపుల్ టు హూమ్ ద బ్లడ్ రిలేషన్స్ క్లాసెస్ హ్యాస్ బీన్ కంప్లీటెడ్ ఐదర్ టుడే ఆర్ ఎస్టర్డే, you might find it somewhat difficult to answer this question. To those who find it difficult to answer this question, what I suggest is, when he says how is M related to S, తెలుగులో కనుక లిటరల్గా మార్చుకుంటే ఈ క్వశ్చన్ దాని అర్థం ఏమవుతుందంటే ఎం అనేవాళ్ళు ఎస్కి ఏమవుతారు, ఎస్కి ఏమవుతారు. అప్పుడు ఏమవుతాం, ఎస్ వాళ్ళ, చెప్పండి అమ్మా, ఎస్కి ఏమవుతున్నారు, ఎం ఎస్ వాళ్ళ వైఫ్, వైఫ్ వాళ్ళ బ్రదర్ని ఏమని పిలవాలి, brother-in-law. What do you call him as? Brother-in-law. We are talking about English blood relations. We will consider only relations in English. The golden rule in English blood relations is when you try to solve questions based on blood relations, never ever try to bring your mother tongue relations here. ఎట్టి పరిస్థితిలో కూడా మన మదర్ టంగ్ రిలేషన్స్ తీసుకొచ్చి ఇక్కడ ఇన్వాల్వ్ చేయకూడదు. అది గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి, చాలా పెద్ద పొరపాటు చేస్తున్నట్టు అవుతాం. ఓకేనా? ఓన్లీ ఇంగ్లీష్ మీడియం. ఎందుకంటే ఇప్పుడు ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ నేనున్నా, మా అన్నయ్య వాళ్ళ కొడుకు అంటాం. తెలుగులో కనుక నేను వెళ్తే నా మదర్ టంగ్ రిలేషన్స్ ప్రకారం మా అన్నయ్య వాళ్ళు నా కొడుకు అవుతాడు. దాన్ని నేను ఇంగ్లీష్లో మార్చి ఆన్సర్ సన్ సార్ అన్నాను అనుకో, చాలా పెద్ద పొరపాటు అవుతుంది. అర్థమవుతుందా? ఇంగ్లీష్లో మై బ్రదర్ సన్ ఈజ్ మై నెఫ్యూ and my sister's son is also my nephew. My brother's daughter is niece, at the same time my sister's daughter is also niece. So this is the golden rule. You should never ever try to mix your mother tongue relations with English blood relation. So this is the rule that you are supposed to learn. Ardhamautunda? So atle how is M related to S ante start from S. From S I need to go to K. From K I need to go to M. This is how I'll establish the link. S is wife, wife's brother, brother-in-law. Similarly for the previous question 73, how is Q related to R? Go in reverse from R to Q. From R to Q, from R the first person I need to meet is M. Who is this M? Father. Father's mother. What do you call your father's mother as? Grandmother. Simple as it is. Simple as it is. There's nothing difficult in this topic. If V is the mother of A, this is the question only for 75th. This condition is applicable only for the 75th question. If V is the mother, then automatically P becomes male. Yes or no? So me is the mother of A. Come back to that later. But then how is P related to K? How is P related to K? What's the answer? Son-in-law. And if you're not sure and if you're confused, I told you a technique. What's the technique? How is P related to K? We'll start from K. Reverse lo gotali. K to V, daughter, daughter's husband, son-in-law. Is this clear? So done. So we are done with the question on blood relations. Let's see the next set. Chalo. This question is based on 5 words given below. How many words? Each word has how many letters? 3 letters. The new words formed after performing the mentioned operation may or may not be necessarily be meaningful word. If the alphabet T is added after the second letter of each of the given words, if the alphabet T is added after the second letter, okay, then how many of them will form meaningful English words? Now he says you should add this T after the second letter. So LAP, what is the second letter? Chepandamma. So this becomes LATP. Does this form a meaningful word, LATP? No. DITP? No. BUTT? Yes. The meaning of the word but is to hit someone with head. To hit someone with head or with horns. If it is person, you hit with head. Animals, they hit with their horns. To hit someone with head is called as but. Next, DOTG? No. PATR? No. So how many words can be formed? Only one. 77. if the first alphabet in each of the words is changed to the next alphabet in the English alphabetical order, how many meaningful words will be formed? Now you're talking about what? The first letter is to be changed as next alphabet. Yes or no? So L is changed as next alphabet. L, M. M-A-P, map. D will be changed as E. E-I-P, no. B will be changed as C. C-U-T, cut, yes. D is changed as E, no. P is changed as what? Q. Q-A-R, no. So how many meaningful words? Two meaningful words. Two meaningful words. Let's go for the next one. In each of the given words, each of the consonant is changed to the next letter in English alphabetical series. How many words thus formed will at least two vowels appear? Same or different vowels appear, whatever it is. Now if you observe carefully, each word has one vowel. Yes or no? Chapalamma. Prati word lo oka vowel undi. Kani manam change cheyalsindi entidi consonants ni. A letter ki next letter. Chalo. L, M. P. Will I get two? No. D. Done. I got two. I'll not check P again. Waste. Time waste. B, C. T, U. Two U's. Two vowels. D, E. Two vowels. P, Q. R, S. Least bothered. So how many? 3. 79. If all the letters in each of the given words are arranged in alphabetical order within the word, in which of the following words will the position of the second alphabet remain unchanged? What are you supposed to do here, please, everyone? Amma? If all the letters of the given word are rearranged in alphabetical order within the word. So, which of the following words will the position of the second alphabet remain unchanged? This A-L-P, sorry, L-A-P, you write it as? Amma? A-L-P. Position of second letter is changed as same, changed. But you want unchanged. Understood? Chalo, D, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, P. Second letter is remaining same or different? Same. Now, but, how will you write but in alphabetical order? B, T, U. Second letter changed as same, changed. Dog. Amma? D, G, O. No, second letter is changed. A, P, R. Second letter is also changed. I see in only one word. What is that? D-I-P. Okay? So if the given words are arranged in alphabetical order as they would appear in dictionary order from left to right, which of the following will be second from the right? Amma, you are supposed to arrange in which order? Dictionary order. You are supposed to arrange in dictionary order. Okay, all those who are sitting in the last, I need your attention here, please. Please. If the given words are arranged in which order? Dictionary order, from left to right. What is the second word from right hand? Amma? What is the second word from right hand? Fourth from the left. Yes or no? Second word from right is fourth from left. You are supposed to arrange in alphabetical order. So what comes first? B, C, D. How many D's? 2 D's. 3. I need to go for fourth. What is fourth? L. What's the answer? Lap. Understood everyone? 81. Okay, this is a question which is based on weekdays. Let's try to solve this question on weekdays. 7 movies, namely Tiranga, Border, Swadesh, Gandhi, Lagan, Rang De Vasanti and Kranti are scheduled to be premiered on 7 different days from Monday to Sunday of the same week, but not necessarily in the same order. So weekdays always you have to go for the first day of the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. So what's happening here? Kranti is scheduled to be premiered on Thursday. Kranti is scheduled to be premiered on Thursday. Only one movie is scheduled between Kranti and Tiranga. Ma, this is a question on weekdays. So only one movie is scheduled between Kranti and Tiranga. How many movies? So Tiranga can be on Tuesday or Tiranga can be on Saturday. Okay? What's the next point? Only 3 movies are scheduled between, Swadesh is scheduled on the day immediately after Tiranga. This is Swadesh immediately after Tiranga. Swadesh. Next point. Only 3 movies are scheduled between Swadesh and Rang De Basanti. So in the left hand side above Swadesh it's not possible. 1, 2, 3. This has to be Rang De Basanti. Here on the other side it should be above Swadesh. This is Rang De Basanti. But there's one point which says Rang De Basanti is not scheduled on Wednesday. On the right hand side we got it on Wednesday, so I'm just cancelling it. That case is not at all helpful for us. Lagan is scheduled on one of the days immediately before Border. So this should be Border and immediately before that is Lagan. And there's one movie which is left out. What is that? It's Gandhi on Monday. Done? Everyone, copy it fast. I want you people to copy this question fast. Next, we'll jump directly to question number 86. So I think 3 puzzles are given, 2 on seating arrangement and 1 on puzzle in this paper. The other seating arrangement question is this. Let's try to solve this question. What's going on here? 8 friends A, B, C, D, F, G, H are seated in a straight line facing north but not necessarily in the same order. B sits 4th to the left of F. If this is F, 4th left, 1, 2, 3, 4 is B. Can you please tell me how many places did I cover? We have covered 5 places. How many places? 5. We are looking forward for another 3 places. But the next point says neither F nor G sits any extreme ends of the lines. When F is not sitting at the extreme end, F will have 2 neighbors. Now I have covered how many places? 6. Next, only 2 people sit between B and H. As told to you earlier, we have covered 6 places and I am looking forward for only 2 places. ఒక్కసారి కనుక ఇక్కడ మీరు జాగ్రత్తగా గమనిస్తే 2 people sit between B and H అన్నాడు. అది లెఫ్ట్ సైడ్ అవ్వచ్చు లేదా రైట్ సైడ్ అవ్వచ్చు. If I go to the left hand side, 2 people and then H. I'll cover how many places? 3 extra places. But here we do have possibility for only 2 places. అర్థమవుతుందా లేదా? బీకి లెఫ్ట్ హ్యాండ్ సైడ్లో ఇంకో 2 మధ్యలో తీసుకొని ఆ తర్వాత హెచ్ తీసుకొస్తే ఇక్కడ బీ కాకుండా నాకు ఎక్స్ట్రా 3 ప్లేసెస్ వస్తున్నాయి. టోటల్ స్ట్రెంత్ ఏమో 8. నువ్వు ఆ ఎక్స్ట్రా 3 ప్లేసెస్ తీసుకుంటే నీకు 9 ప్లేసెస్ కవర్ అవుతాయి. అందుకోసం అటు కుదరదు. దెర్ ఈజ్ ఓన్లీ 1 పాసిబిలిటీ. దిస్ ఈస్ హెచ్. డన్. A sits 3rd to the right of D. D is neither an immediate neighbor of B nor H. D is not an immediate neighbor of B and H. Can I take D here? చెప్పండమ్మా. కానీ వాడు ఏమన్నాడు? A sits 3rd to the right of D. ఒకవేళ D ఇక్కడ తీసుకుంటే 3rd right అంటే ఇంకెంతమంది వస్తున్నారు? 1, 2, 3 A. ఇంకో 3కి ఛాన్స్ ఉందా? చెప్పండమ్మా. అంటే డీని ఇంకా మనం రైట్ సైడ్ తీసుకునే అవకాశం లేదు. There are only 2 people that we need. This is where you do. Because D is not an immediate neighbor of B and H. This is the only possibility where you have to go for D. And what's the position of A? A sits 3rd to the right of D. This is A. Antena? G is not an immediate neighbor of A. So this is the only place for G. How many people between G and E? 2 people between G and E. సార్ జీని మీరు D పక్కనే ఎందుకు పెట్టారు సార్ అని ఎవరికన్నా ఒక డౌట్ రావచ్చు. G is not an immediate neighbor of A అంటే ఏ పక్కన G కూర్చోవద్దన్నారు కదా సార్, మరి జీని మీరు తీసుకెళ్ళి D పక్కనే ఎందుకు కూర్చోబెట్టారు సార్ అని ఎవరికన్నా డౌట్ రావచ్చు. ఆల్వేస్ రిమెంబర్ 1 పాయింట్. We should always remember the clues that we have read before. This is what I tell you every time. There was one point which says neither F nor G sits at the extreme ends of the lines. చదివామా లేదా? ఆ చదివిన ప్రతి క్లూని మనం గుర్తుపెట్టుకునే ప్రయత్నంలో ఉండాలి. ఒక్కరు మాత్రమే మిగిలిపోయారు, వాళ్ళ పేరు సి. అండర్స్టూడ్ ఎవ్రీవన్? ఎస్ ఆర్ నో? ఓకే, ఫైన్. Copy this fast. We'll go for coded inequalities. 91 to 95 are the questions from coded inequalities. We'll try those questions. Come on, fast. Let's get into the question from 91. Chalo. 91, students, and you know what to do. Yes or no? Will you use pen and paper? No, come on. N to G. I need to take the help of I. I need your answer in yes and no. That's it. Nothing more than that. So N to I, what will be the symbol? From N to I. N greater than or equals to I. I greater than or equals to G. What are the symbols that you have read just now? N greater than or equals to I greater than or equals to G. Greater than or equal to, greater than or equal to. What is the conclusion? Greater than or. What is greater than or equals to? N greater than or equals to G. Now please tell me what will be the answer. Fast. Katam. Very good. Next. Q. Come on. Q less than A. To connect from Q to A, I need to take the help of C. Q less than or equals to C. C. Come on, C. Those who are sitting in the last, come on, C less than A. Q less than or equals to C. C less than A. What's the answer? Q less than A. Next, R less than or equals to Q. అంతే కదమ్మా? ఎవరు హెల్ప్ తీసుకోవాలన్నా మనం అందరం? C. అంతేనా? R less than or equals to C. C. Come on, C. R less than or equals to C. C greater than or equals to Q. Less than, greater than, opposite symbols. What's my answer? Only one. Next, W and Q. This is only given in one single statement. We don't need anything to combine. W and Q, what's the problem? Cannot be determined. R and A, R greater than A, right to from, you should go from right to left, from R to A. Is it true or false? 100% true. R greater than A. లెఫ్ట్ నుంచి రైట్కి ఎంత ఎఫిషియెంట్గా ఆన్సర్ మార్క్ చేయగలుగుతున్నామో రైట్ నుంచి లెఫ్ట్ కూడా అంతే ఎఫిషియెంట్గా సింబల్ని ఐడెంటిఫై చేసే పొజిషన్లోకి మీరు రావాలి. ఇది చాలా 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 ఇంపార్టెంట్. ప్రాక్టీస్ ఇన్ దట్ పర్టికులర్ వే. నెక్స్ట్, ఎన్ అండ్ టీ. Problem with N and T, opposite symbols cannot be determined. S greater than or equals to O. What's the problem between S and O? Opposite symbols cannot be determined. Next is what? 95. What's going on with the 95th question? A greater than R. Chappandamma, straightforward, pretty easy. Yes or no? Yes. Yes or no? Yes. M greater than Q. M greater than C. C greater than or equals to Q. M greater than C. C greater than or equals to Q. Greater than or equal to, conclusion is greater than. So your answer is M greater than Q. Yes? Everyone? So now you see the question which is based on coding and decoding. And I'm sure you will all be able to solve this question. Simple and easy. How will you solve this question? మనం ఏం చేస్తాం? విల్ గో విత్ ద రిపీటెడ్ వర్డ్స్. అంతే కదా? ఎస్. ర్యాక్ ఫర్ కీపింగ్ ఫైల్స్. టెల్ మీ వన్ థింగ్, డూ యూ సీ ర్యాక్ ఎనీవేర్ ఎల్స్ అపార్ట్ ఫ్రమ్ ద ఫస్ట్ సెంటెన్స్? I see rack apart from first in third, but I have a problem here. What's that? There are two words repeating. What are those two words? Rack and files. When two words are repeating, you won't get the answer. Ante kadamma. So ikkada entante eppudu kuda manam ఏదన్నా ఒక సింగిల్ వర్డ్ మాత్రమే కామన్ ఉండేటట్టు చూసుకొని ఆ సెంటెన్సెస్లో క్యాన్సిల్ చేయటం చేయాలి. ర్యాక్ ఫర్ కీపింగ్ ఫైల్స్, సెకండ్ సెంటెన్స్ చూడు. ఫైల్స్ ఆర్ పాస్వర్డ్ ప్రొటెక్టెడ్. హౌ మెనీ వర్డ్స్ కామన్? దెర్ ఇస్ ఓన్లీ వన్ వర్డ్ కామన్. వాట్ ఈస్ దట్ వన్ వర్డ్? ఫైల్స్. సో ఆన్ ద రైట్ హ్యాండ్ సైడ్ ఇన్ ద కోడ్స్ ఆల్సో యూ విల్ ఆల్సో హ్యావ్ ఓన్లీ వన్ కోడ్ కామన్. అవునా కాదా? చెప్పండి ఏమిటంటది? పిఎన్. సో ఆటోమేటిక్గా ఫైల్స్ ఈస్ ఈక్వల్స్ టు పిఎన్. ఎక్కడైనా సరే మనకు ఫైల్స్ కనపడితే క్యాన్సల్ పిఎన్. నౌ రూట్ ఈస్ క్లియర్ ఫర్ ర్యాక్. ర్యాక్ ఫర్ కీపింగ్ ఆర్ ర్యాక్ ఎక్స్పెన్సివ్. దిస్ is only one word common in 1 and 3. What is that? Rack. So rack cancelled. CF. Rack equal to CF. Okay Namma? Yes. Next, for. Do you see for anywhere else? First and for. For keeping. BGMD. Only one code is common, MD. So for is equals to MD. Keeping is obviously equals to BG. Keeping is obviously equal to BG. Come on, tell me, can you go for R anywhere else? Yes. R is common in 2 and 3. What is the word that is? What is the code that is common? LE. So R is equals to LE. If you observe carefully in the third sentence, there is only one word left out. అవునా కాదా? ఏమిటా వర్డ్? ఎక్స్పెన్సివ్. అంటే ఎక్స్పెన్సివ్ ఈక్వల్ టు ఏమిటమ్మా? RH. Password protected. Password is left out. Password 2 and 4. It should be AO. Password is AO. Understood? Yeah, protected is the only word that is left out. It is TY. Protected is equals to TY. Okay na amma? Yes. చలో లాస్ట్కి ఇక్కడ మనకు ప్రాబ్లం వచ్చి పడింది. ఏమిటది? సెక్యూరిటీ అండ్ పర్పస్. ఇట్ కెన్ బి ఐదర్ NZ or VJ. There is no other possibility for security or purpose, NZ or VJ. NZ or VJ. Understood everyone? Yes or no? Okay, very good. So did you all understand this? This was pretty easy. This is very easy. Don't worry. Clerk paper prelims, this will be the standard, nothing more than that. Extremely rare cases you can expect tougher ones, but this will be the standard. So did you all follow this paper? Yes or no? I think we have the questions from number series to be done. Yes? So let us try to solve the questions from number series. Number series starts from 56. Yes, 56. चलो माँ इंक्रीजिंग ऑर्डर डिक्रीजिंग ऑर्डर huge increase gradual increase gradual. When there is a gradual increase we will obviously go for differences. What is this? 3 9 27. Yes or no? Next is what? 81. These are all in the form of 3 power n, and we have done this question many a number of times. 3 power 1, 3 power 2, 3 power 3, 3 power 4, the next number should be 3 power 5. Plus how much? 243. Very good. Let's go for the next one. Now what's happening here? Plus minus. అవునా కాదా? సో ఫస్ట్ ప్లస్ మైనస్ ఉన్నప్పుడు మనం ఏం చేస్తామమ్మా చెప్పండి? ఇప్పుడు ఎంత ప్లస్ చేయాలి? ప్లస్ 3.2 మైనస్, కమాన్, మైనస్ 3.5 plus 3.8 minus 4.1. The difference between these numbers is 0.3. What should be my next number? Plus 4.4. Plus 4.4 will be your answer. Is this clear? So when there is gradual increase, go for differences. That is the best one. మా ఇంక్రీజింగా డిక్రీజింగా? హ్యూజ్ ఇంక్రీసా గ్రాడ్యువల్ ఇంక్రీసా? హ్యూజ్ ఇంక్రీస్. సింగిల్ డిజిట్ నెంబర్ ఇస్ బికమింగ్ అ 5 digit నెంబర్. అంటే పక్కా 100% గ్యారంటీ విల్ గో విత్ ప్రోడక్ట్. దట్స్ వాట్ ఐ సెడ్. రియాక్షన్ టైమ్ ఇస్ హౌ మచ్ విత్ అస్? ఓన్లీ 10 seconds. 7, 8. బ్యూటిఫుల్. ఇంటూ 1 + 1. నెక్స్ట్ ఇంటూ 2 + 2. ఇంటూ 3 + 3. ఇంటూ 4 + 4. Come on, into 4 + 4. What should be your answer? 57 into 4. Ma, any number into 4. గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి, డబల్ డబల్. ఎనీ నెంబర్ ఇంటూ 4 అంటే డబల్ డబల్. 57 డబల్ 114. 114 డబల్ 220 + 4 232. వెరీ గుడ్. నెక్స్ట్ మళ్ళీ ఇంక్రీజింగ్ ఆర్డర్ డిక్రీజింగ్ ఆర్డరా? హ్యూజ్ ఇంక్రీసా గ్రాడ్యువల్ ఇంక్రీసా? హ్యూజ్ ఇంక్రీస్. సింగిల్ డిజిట్ నెంబర్ బికమ్ అ 4 digit నెంబర్. అవునా కాదా? ఇప్పుడు నేనేం చేయాలి సార్ మరి? చెప్పండి అమ్మా. ఎవ్రీ నెంబర్ ఈస్ ఆల్మోస్ట్ 3 times ఆఫ్ ద ప్రీవియస్ నెంబర్. ఆల్మోస్ట్ 3 times. 7 3s -1. 23s 60 -2. Into 3 174 -3. నెక్స్ట్ ఈజ్ వాట్? ఇంటూ 3 -4. ఓకేనా? చెప్పండమ్మా. ఇప్పుడు 171 into 3 అంటే ఏందో కంగారు పడిపోయి నువ్వు భయపడిపోవాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు అక్కడ. 171 into 3. 1 into 3 is what? 100% guarantee units place is 3. This 3 - 4 అయిపోయిందా లేదా? చెప్పండి అమ్మా. అనవసరం కంగారు పడిపోయి దాన్ని మల్టిప్లై చేస్తే ఎంత వస్తుంది, మళ్ళీ -4 చేస్తే ఎంత, ఇట్లాంటివి వద్దు. ఈ షార్ట్కట్ టెక్నిక్స్ కొన్ని గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి. ఓకేనా? ఇలాంటివి మనకు బాగా హెల్ప్ అవుతాయి నెంబర్ సిరీస్లో. నెక్స్ట్ ఏమిటంట? ఇంక్రీజింగా డిక్రీజింగా? హ్యూజా గ్రాడ్యువలా? గ్రాడ్యువల్. అమ్మా చలో, ఐ కెన్ గో విత్ ఇంటూ 2 + 2. బట్ ద ప్రాబ్లమ్ ఈస్ ఆఫ్టర్ 50 ఇట్ విల్ బి నాట్ వర్క్ఫుల్. 11 into 2 22 + 2. 24 into 2 48 + 2. కానీ 50 into 2 100 + 2 is 102. మిస్ అవుతుంది. అర్థమవుతుందా? సో అందుకని డిఫరెన్సెస్కి వెళ్ళిపోదాం. ఎంత? 13 26 39. మల్టిపుల్స్ ఆఫ్ 13. నెక్స్ట్ ఈజ్ వాట్? 52. సో 89 + 52 is your answer. Is this clear to you all? Yes. I hope you have all followed this paper. Thank you.